In Chicago, lived a powerful woman named Rachel Morgan, a 50-year-old CEO of a leading robotics finance company. Known for her sharp mind, discipline, and ambition, Rachel was admired in the corporate world. She was married to Daniel Morgan, a famous theater director, and they had 2 daughters. From the outside, her life looked perfect, but inside her home, emotional distance had grown between her and her husband. One rainy evening, while driving through downtown Chicago, Rachel faced a frightening moment when a wild dog suddenly ran onto the road. She panicked, but a young man nearby calmly called the dog away and saved her from an accident. Rachel thanked him briefly and left, unaware that fate had just entered her life. The next day at her office, Rachel's assistant introduced new interns. Among them was the same young man, Ethan Clark, only 23 years old. Confident, intelligent, and fearless, Ethan spoke openly in front of Rachel, something no employee had ever dared to do. Rachel found his courage unusual and intriguing. Over time, Rachel noticed changes in herself. She began caring more about her appearance, and emotions she had buried for years slowly awakened. Ethan's presence made her feel alive again, something she had not felt in her marriage for a long time. However, Rachel struggled with guilt. She tried to distance herself from Ethan, knowing the consequences could destroy her family and reputation. Yet, emotional attachment pulled her back again and again. One day, Ethan unexpectedly appeared at Rachel's home while returning a forgotten laptop. Seeing him talk casually with her family shocked Rachel. She realized how dangerous her feelings had become. She warned Ethan never to cross personal boundaries again. Their argument ended their closeness temporarily. But emotions are not easily erased. Soon, Rachel's assistant discovered the truth and confronted her. She reminded Rachel that she was a role model for women and should not ruin everything she had built. This confrontation shook Rachel deeply. Eventually, Rachel confessed everything to her husband, Daniel. Hurt and broken, he asked her to leave the house. Rachel left in tears and spent days alone, questioning her choices. When her daughter later came to her and told her that Daniel had stopped eating and working, Rachel realized her mistake. She returned home, apologized sincerely, and begged for forgiveness. Daniel, after long silence, embraced her. They decided to rebuild their relationship from the beginning. Months later, Rachel learned that Ethan had left the company and moved on with his life. She felt relief and sadness at the same time. But she understood one truth clearly: desire can tempt, but love and family give life meaning. In Chicago's glowing skyline, Rachel stood stronger than before, not as a flawless CEO, but as a woman who had faced her darkness and chosen her family again.